you've been following me for a while, you get the sense of I keep the same energy around the board. So I want to say off top that I like Kendrick, okay? I like Kendrick. I mean, he literally has my most favorite song in the last few years. Definitely top 3 of all time for me. I know a lot of you are already tired of the song. Well, not me. You're telling me there's a song about an unapologetic black man dogging an uncultured rapper who was trying to be something he's not and has questionable clips of him doing weird shit with teens, and in this diss song, he blames that on him not being like us. Sorry, I will never get tired of that song. Wait, stop. This world we are living in, you can never get too comfortable. And I did a live stream where I went through Kendrick's interview with the feminine-based magazine, Bazaar. And man, I'm just gonna say, I'm afraid now. I could easily have not made this video, but that's not me. And let's be clear, this is a theory. I could definitely be wrong. I hope to be wrong. Some of you out there are not really into freedom of thought. If something is totally not how you feel, you can't handle it. This video is really not for you. I'm not into echo chambers. But that interview he did, y'all, I think I saw some red flags, at least for myself. First off, they double teamed this guy with just ultra femininity. And this was like an interview where like masculinity was just not allowed. And that in itself is a problem, you know, as far as Hollywood and the industry with masculinity. My masculinity is pretty much not accepted in Hollywood. But then you'll have someone like a comedian, Sam J.
It's hard to fuck like a man. It is. Men don't get enough credit for what it is.
Her masculinity is celebrated. And we all know why. But I'm just gonna say that's a bunch of bullshit. But going back to this Bazaar interview, it was wrote by some girl named Caitlin, where I could just smell the gentrification in the way she described the situation. Like incense in Harlem. That just tells me that you're probably a regular at Sylvia's. You know, and Sylvia's, last time I was there, I couldn't get an entrance in there because there were so many gentrifiers. But they also had SZA interviewing him, who Dave Chappelle smashed and said she got that crazy kick. Well, she started off that interview calling Not Like Us hyper masculine. Oh boy. Don't take the bait, man. Don't take the bait. And it might have not been bait because Kendrick selected SZA for this interview. I'm like, no, Lucas, tell him don't take the bait. Now, I'm not the one to go around and tell people that you can't be vulnerable because I am an artist and he is right. You have to tap into a little bit of your femininity to communicate. We see this many times with comedians when they do act outs for gay jokes.
Saturday night, you suck a dick all night. They gonna come in and shout. I got a problem with that. Let me be the pastor. Wouldn't be a in the choir. Soon as your ass do like this here, stop the music. You get your punk ass out of here, right? In the name of the Lord.
And I get it. There's nothing wrong with a man letting out some tears every now and then, right, Therese?
Oh my God.
But when he mentioned this part about becoming part of the moment, but not becoming the moment, his exact words, I don't believe I'm an angry person, but I do believe in love and war, and I believe they both need to exist. And my awareness of that allows me to react to things, but not identify with them as who I am. Just allowing them to exist and allowing them to flow through me. That's what I believe. So what are you saying? I know in the comment section, everybody will be an expert, but really unless you are him, these are all theories. Now this SZA chick kept digging deeper. The term used by SZA was gender ambiguity. But when you go into this interview and he explains the masculinity that his father passed on to him, that he believes he should have learned to balance and blend that with his other side earlier, well, that's when you hear me use the term gender fluid, because I don't see how this isn't eternal. Which the differences are pretty much spelled out here. She basically called him gender fluid. I'm like, no, Kendrick, no. Lucas, wake up. What this nigga about to say? He took the bait. I have to balance both. Now look, I've already saw some pictures of Kendrick wearing, you know, gender fluid clothes. I'm not tripping. It's just him saying that he takes in the moment, but the moment does not become him. And then he says, I have to balance some stuff out. I know I'm not dumb enough to correlate gender ambiguity and its relationship to sexuality. Now, they may not be the same thing, but they also aren't distant cousins. But that's another conversation. Look, I know you got the femininity ain't sexuality, but come on, that's all gay. And I could care less about the LGBTQ stuff. That's been around and that's not going anywhere. Even in battle rap, which is one of the sports that I love, you got J2.
Y'all want that disrespectful J2, so fuck it. I'm gonna pick up the pace. I'll suck your daddy dick and spit your unborn siblings in your face. Oh, no. I can't even.
And you have another battler called Cassius Clay.
You match up a bitch who wanna be a nigga versus
The nigga who wanna be a. Let's go!
And in art, I do believe there's always room for different voices. Even if Kendrick wore a dress, I still got him over Drake. I'm still not effing with Drake. And look, I am getting older. Things change, right? I know that Gen Z generation is definitely different than mine. If you are still here, please do me one small favor though. Apply pressure to that subscribe button. So I got to thinking, what ifs? What if this whole not like us thing is a setup? I'm from Hollywood. I know all the different plays. So he got at Drake for the culture because he's not like us. But now I gotta ask, what is us? Are we gender fluid? I know what gender fluid means. It is like having no gender and both genders at the same time. Also, I want to note that this is just me questioning things. There's no way in any form or manner that I'm implying that LGBTQ has no place in hip hop, because I can easily break down how that's absurd. There's everything else in hip hop you can think of, the uplifting, the womanizing, self-genocide, excessive drug use. I mean, the list goes on. Entertainment to me, period, has always been like Sin City. We all arrive there, and once we get there, we pick and choose our evils. I'm not gender fluid. I'm a man, nigga. This theory is not far-fetched because look, this shit has been progressing for a while in hip hop. For me, the first one was Lil B.
It's your boy Lil B, bass guy, man. Hey, why fuck my bitch?
I mean, this dude was wild. I think he was a troll, but nah, he was doing some shit.
You on Twitter, you said if Kanye West doesn't respond to me, I'm going. Yes.
He did have a couple bangers.
Damn bass guy, I'm a pretty bitch. Trippin' bitch.
But to me, he was doing it for shock. But if you could do all this for shock, then you could do it all for curiosity, and that's your thing. I know DMX ain't like him either.
I mean, there's rappers right now that are going as far as to name their album I'm Gay, to break down the barrier of that
serious?
word. That's serious.
You said
I'm dead serious. Yeah. Lil B.
who?
Lil B.
Lil Beat?
Lil B. That's his name.
Lil Beat, Lil Bitch?
He's using that word. He says he's not gay, but he's...
And see, that's the thing. When you have characters like DMX, it just makes you question.
The industry is full of a bunch of sucking, riding, bending over the desk ass niggas, straight up like that. Whoever don't like it, bring it, nigga. Bring it. I don't give a f. Bring it. Bring it.
But don't go over there. Don't go that way. Oh my Lord.
As to bring it to you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Oh, you meant to been to jail before? Suck my and all of my.
But I'm going to say Lil Wayne made it mainstream. And old Drake's homie, Young Thug, went all the way. And he tried to play it off, basically saying, I kill people so I could wear a dress.
You were so confident in your own skin that you put a fucking dress on and went and got there but maintained your status as a real nigga. Tell me the God honest truth. You did that shit for attention, didn't you?
Hell no.
You did that shit because you knew, man, ain't nothing nobody can say about me because I'm real out here and I'm thorough and this shit gonna get me a lot of burns, so I'm finna do it.
I have no issues with LGBTQ, but I want to call foul. If they aren't really gay, then why ain't the LGBTQ calling them out for gaslighting or mocking? And what's the art behind mocking and then pulling back and saying it's nothing? Shit, I give more credit to Lil Nas X, at least you know what it is with him, and that's my right. I just want to watch a movie and listen to music. Why am I being advertised to? I know why. Because I clicked on the song. You have to click on the song. So I stopped clicking songs. At the end of the day, I don't care what Kendrick does as far as being gender fluid. It's his right too. This is all about Not Like Us. I love that song. Now I'm thinking that this is just him deep diving into his hyper masculinity character. So when I saw You Not Like Us, which us are we talking about? ADOS, FBA, or gender fluid? Kid Cudi type shit. Hold on for a second. Hey, Lucas, yo, wake the fuck up. Wake up.
So we just gonna sit here, okay?
Nothing, you're right.
Like I said, this is just a theory, and yes, I'm still a Kendrick fan. I know some of y'all are like Moxy. Don't make this the Drake fans are watching. Well, they can literally say nothing other than join the boat. This guy Drake is way more closer to going toward Lil Nas X than gender fluid. Don't worry, you damn 20-somethings. I know I'm getting old. I guess I'm going more towards the Judge Joe Brown side of things.
The theory that I heard was that young black men are supposed to be the epitome of masculinity, so let's effeminize them, and then you can effeminize the whole public because the young white guys will try to copy the young black guys, and then it led to what they did with the rap genre.
Also, it's exceedingly homosexual. I mean, everyone's gay.
Yes.
These two guys are just a few years younger than me, and trust me, I know, this could all be a midlife crisis. Not even joking. I'm just worried about Not Like Us. I'm tapped into this Super Bowl performance because this is where the whole entire world will be watching. And I'm just gonna say, please, Kendrick, don't do it to us, man. Please don't do it to us. Don't Kid Cudi us. Because Drake is weak, Cole is a coward, and you're the last one left. Y'all let me know how you feel about this in the comments section. Moxy out.